Through a combination of determination, creativity, and a desire to keep a promise to a friend, prominent humanitarian changes can be made and wrongs can be exposed. This is something readers will come to realize after reading the novel The One and Only Ivan by Christina Applegate. The book introduces readers to the inquisitive Ivan, a silverback gorilla who was captured at a young age and sold to a callous man named Mac. Mac owns an animal attraction called the Big Top Mall. This is where Ivan lives alongside a variety of other animals, such as his good friends, an elephant named Stella and a dog named Bob. All of the animals who live at the Big Top are living in significantly substandard conditions and are made to perform for the visitors who come to the Big Top. It is through Julia, the young daughter of night janitor, that Ivan discovers his talent, the ability to create art. One day, a new young elephant named Ruby arrives at the Big Top Mall. Stella is immediately saddened by this new addition, knowing the suffering that the little elephant is likely to endure. In the following scene from the book, Stella asks Ivan to make her a promise to save Ruby. My domain gleams with moonlight when I wake to the sound of Stella's calls. Ivan, Stella says in a hoarse whisper. I'm here, Stella. I sit up abruptly and Bob topples off my stomach. I run to a window. I can see Ruby next to Stella, sleeping soundly. Ivan, I want you to promise me something, Stella says. Anything, I say. I've never asked for a promise before, because promises are forever, and forever is an unusually long time, especially when you're in a cage. Domain, I correct. Domain, she agrees. I straighten to my full height. I promise, Stella, I say in a voice like my father's. But you haven't heard what I'm asking yet, she says. She closes her eyes and her great chest shudders. I promise anyway. Stella doesn't say anything for a long time. Ruby stirs. When I say the words, they surprise me. You want me to take care of Ruby? Stella nods. If she could have a life that is different from mine. She needs a safe place, Ivan, not here. It would be easier to promise to stop eating, to stop breathing, to stop being a gorilla. I promise, Stella, I say. Will Ivan be able to come up with a plan to save Ruby? Is it even possible to save her? These are all questions you can find answers to by reading the book, The One and Only Ivan. Overall, there are a lot of things that I really enjoyed about this book. It introduces and encourages philosophical thinking to readers, especially about the way humans treat the world around them, in particular animals. It is a good way to encourage higher-order thinking amongst middle grade students, and it is also a good way to introduce the idea of fighting for a cause you believe in. Further, it teaches quality lessons about determination, hard work, and perseverance, as well as what it means to be a good friend. All of these are important themes and morals for students at the middle grade level. I encourage you to take the time to read this novel to see what ends up happening to Ivan and his friends at the Big Top Mall, as well as to follow the journey him and his friends go through to find their way back home.